Happy Holiday Hotspot is here to help you plan the perfect Halloween party.
In part one of this series, we have 5 Halloween-themed games perfect for kids.
Let's get playing. The Pumpkin Patch Dash. For this game, you will need candy pumpkins, some bag filler or something to act as dirt of your pumpkin patch, spoons, cups, and a table. On one end of the table, make your pumpkin patch by spreading out your bag filler and then placing the candy pumpkins on top. On the other side of the table, line up 3 to 5 cups per player. The goal of the game is to transfer pumpkins from the pumpkin patch to the cups only using the spoon and not your hands, transferring one pumpkin at a time and placing that one pumpkin in each of the cups. Any dropped pumpkins are out of play and players must try again with a new pumpkin for that cup. Want to make this game more challenging for older kids or adults? Place the spoon in your mouth and try to pick up and transfer the pumpkins that way. The player that delivers all of their pumpkins to each of their cups the fastest wins the game. The Rest in Pieces puzzle game. What you need is a set of skeleton bones for each player. The ones we used are from Dollar Tree. A bowl large enough to fit all of your skeleton bones in, and then some kind of filler material to cover those bones. In your bowl, mix up and arrange your skeleton bones amongst your filler material. This could be shredded paper, sand, or even gel beads. We chose to use cooked spaghetti and grapes to feel like worms and eyeballs. The goal of the game is for each player to pick all of the skeleton bones out of their bowl and then assemble the skeleton in the right order. We also bought an extra skeleton and kept it assembled for the kids to use as a reference when putting the skeleton bones back together. You can play this game just for fun until each kid assembles their skeleton or race to see which kid finishes their skeleton puzzle first. The Build a Potion game. What you need for this game is some spider webbing, surface-safe tape, small prizes and wrapped candies, small cauldrons or black party cups. To set up the game, create a list of ingredients from your prizes and candy, and then name your potion. We called ours the Zany Zombie Potion. Next, spread out all of your spider webs on the table, and then spread out your prizes and candy randomly on top of the spider webbing. To play the game, kids can then take turns collecting the ingredients from the spider webbing and placing them in their cups to make their potion. The items that they place in their cups or cauldrons are theirs to keep. The Boneyard Bounce game. For this game, you will need a set of creepy creature hands per player. We use these skeleton hand tongs from Dollar Tree. You will also need several bowls or cauldrons of different sizes, some spider webbing, and 2 different colors or patterned ping pong balls. Create your scoreboard by placing the different size bowls in a random pattern and then filling in the gaps between the bowls with the spider webbing. Assign the lowest score value to the spider webbing and a higher score value for each of the bowls. Designate a throwing line a set distance from the scoreboard. Behind the throwing line, place an equal number of each player's ping pong balls ready for them to pick up and throw with their creature hands. To play the game, players will then attempt to throw their ping pong balls and land them somewhere on the scoreboard. Each one they land in the webbing or the bowls will get that set number of points. The player with the most points at the end of the game wins. The Lucky Candy Pluck game. For this game, you will need a solid bowl, paper to cover the bowl, and tape. You'll also need 2 types of candy with similar packaging. We use fun-size M&Ms and Skittle packs. To set up this game, count out the same number of each type of candy, place it in the bowl, and ensure it's well mixed up. In the middle of the paper, cut an X opening big enough for a hand to fit in, and then tape that paper on top of the bowl so you cannot see inside. To play the game, assign each player one of the candies and determine which player will go first. The first player will reach into the paper hole and pull out a piece of candy from the bowl. If the piece of candy is the other player's, they will return it to the bowl, and then it's the other player's turn. If it's their candy, they place it in front of them and get the pick again. A player can continue the pull from the bowl as long as it's their candy that they are pulling. First player to get all of their pieces of candy from the bowl wins the game. Help us spread the fun by liking this video. Looking for more fun party games or holiday ideas? Check out the playlist we have on the screen for you now and subscribe to our channel where we help you make every day a holiday.